Hi, so this is the way I go visit mom. Her window that I stand outside of is the one past that folding chair up there and the hanging bird feeder. Hers is right after that. And I just am leaving now after being there 2 hours. Um, it's hard to stand there, but she was upset today and I wanted to talk to her a long time, so I'm headed home, but I just thought I'd show you the setup. It's not easy. Hi, Cheryl Osler of CherylOsler.com, giving you an update on my journey with my mom. Yesterday I didn't film anything, but it was kind of a good day. When I got there, they told me that she was still on level 16 weaning. I didn't think she was even weaning because her numbers were 100% and her heart rate was perfect, and she wasn't breathing fast or anything, so that was great. And she'd been on it since 7 a.m. Monday morning, so made me really happy. Then she started mouthing something to me and I couldn't figure out what she was saying. I'm looking through a window like this and trying to read her lips when she's not opening her mouth very much at all, and I don't know if that's something she can't do because of the trach, I don't know, but she's not opening it very wide and I don't know what she's saying, and I didn't want her to get frustrated and quit. And Natalie, the RT, the respiratory therapist, came in and I said, she's trying to say something. I said, Mom, say it to Natalie. Maybe she can understand you in there. And Mom said, no, which she hasn't been shaking or nodding in quite a while. And I said, Mom, maybe Natalie can understand you. And Natalie says, yeah, do you have something you want to say to me? Okay. Natalie says, are you breathing okay? Are you having any trouble breathing? Are you breathing okay? Okay. So I let Natalie leave and Mom immediately turns to me and starts mouthing again. And I'm like, oh, what? So I didn't want her to get frustrated and quit doing it. And she was responding so well, wide awake, responding. And so I kept saying, just repeat it. And first I got the word I'm. Okay, so you're what? And you start thinking of every adjective you can think of. And then I thought I saw her say the word something. And I said, do you think you have something terrible the matter with you? And she went and looked right at me. And I said, okay, no, you don't. You don't have anything life-threatening. And I went through the whole thing from the time she had the surgery until now, and explained everything to her in detail. I even explained to her how she can get off the ventilator and how it goes in steps and how she has to be able to breathe on her own and how the next steps. And I went through everything, and I said, but you do not have anything life-threatening the matter with you. I said, when they did the surgery, they opened you up, and I said, and they got out all the poison that was in there, and they checked everything and everything was fine. Your lungs are fine. There's no permanent damage to anything. I said, it's just they told us at the time that the surgery was rough and they didn't know if you'd make it through, but you did like a champ. And I said, then they told us the next thing would be the recovery, and it was going to be really hard and take a long time. And it is. I said, because your lungs are a muscle and you haven't been using them. They've gotten dependent on that machine doing all the work for you instead of you doing it. And they've gotten lazy, and muscles, when you don't lose them, they kind of shrivel up, and so you need to build them up again. And that's what they're doing by weaning you off this machine. And I explained how it goes down in levels. I explained everything. And I was really talking matter of fact, but kind of harsh too. And I said, you understand, you believe me. And first when I said, you believe me, she shrugged her shoulders. I'm like, no, you have to believe me, Mom. I swear to you on my life. I swear to God. I swear in front of God, knock me dead right now. This is the truth. And so she finally nodded, said she believed me, which made me feel better. And I said, okay, let's talk about happier stuff. And I'm talking, and she just staring at me wide awake and breathing perfectly. And which made me really happy. And then she finally got sleepy, and I let her go, and I left. So today I braved the wind and the cold and the rain, and I'll post a picture down below of what I looked like when I went out there today. It was with the wind chill, it said it was 47 out there, and the wind was blowing. But I had on my rubber red rain boots and red raincoat, heavy coat, and heavy sweatshirt. And luckily, I still have on my clothes from when I traveled all over the country and for cold weather. And I know for some of you, that's not cold. For some of you, you'd be happy with that right now. Some places in the country are a lot colder than that. But for here in sunny California, it was cold and raining and just really dreary. So, but I went out there and I'm standing outside of her window and she starts mouthing something again. And I'm like, and she was faced, so she was looking sideways at her TV. So I'm trying to even see what she's saying from the side, and I don't have a clue. And she keeps on, and I'm like, I can get the word I'm, and I'm trying to think of every verb known to man. I'm what? You're worried, you're scared, you're sick, you're hurting, I said, are they treating you okay here? I said, has somebody hurt you? I said, you have to tell me if somebody has hurt you. If something's wrong, you have to tell me. I said, because I'll kill him. I'll go in there and I'll kill him. And we'll transfer you someplace else. I said, but I hate to do that because they're supposed to be the best place. I said, but if somebody has hurt you or done something wrong, she's like, no, okay. So then I went back over the whole thing. I said, I'm sorry, Mom, I can't figure out what you're saying. I'm really trying, but I can't. So let me just go over everything that we talked about yesterday again, and we'll go from there. So I did, and she listened to me, and she was really paying attention. I mean, she wasn't dozing off, nothing. She was listening to me. And in the middle of it, Angelina, her favorite, came in and set her up more, which made her quit sneezing, which was wonderful, and made Mom feel better. And then she moved the TV away, so Mom was actually facing me, and we had a better visit. But while Angelina was in there, I said, Angelina, she's mouthing something to me, and I can't figure it out. I said, can you see? She says, come on, Mamacita, come on, talk to me. Tell me what you're trying to say. And she did to Angelina, and she couldn't get it either. And Angelina left, and I said, see, Mama, she calls you Mamacita, but you're my mama. I said, no matter what, you're my mama. And Mom started smiling, which really made me happy. So didn't get much else out of her, but while she was in there, the RT came in, and I said, is she still on level 16? And she said, yeah, she's been there since Monday morning at 7 a.m., so I'll let the doctor know and get an order and see if we can lower her down to 14 maybe tomorrow. I said, great. And about 10 minutes later, Natalie comes back in, the RT, and says, well, he said we could try now. And I said, great. And she says, so I'll turn her down. And she said, while you're here, keep an eye on her, see if you notice any changes or anything, and call me. And I said, okay. And I mean, I'm through the window talking on Mom's phone, so I'd have to, if I'm calling, I'd have to like try to add a call. But anyway, I didn't have to. She turned Mom down to 14, and Mom was doing great. 100% oxygenation level. Her heart rate stayed the same. She didn't look like she was breathing hard, fast, anything. In fact, it was like she didn't even know. And I hesitated whether to tell her or not, but I did, because I just explained to her how good it was going to be when she went down another level and how great she's doing. So I thought, I've got to be honest, I'm telling her the truth. And so she just looked fine, and then she got sleepy, and I let her go to sleep. And of course, as I leave, always as I'm trying to back away slowly, because it hurts so bad to leave her, she wakes up and looks at me, and I blow her a kiss and tell her how much I love her, and I backed away. But yeah, so good news today and yesterday. She's more animated, she's responding more, and big thing is they took her down another level, and she seemed to be handling it. Now I'm going to try not to get upset if she doesn't handle it straight through, if she has to go back upwards and, you know, for a day or something, or a day off or whatever, because that's what she's had to do, and she's done it. So we're taking it slow, and hopefully this time she'll get through it. So thank you for all your prayers and support. I love you all, and I love my mom. So that's where all my prayers go. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.